dear students, how are you all? Today I come back with a new lesson. Today's lesson is question tags. Let's explain what's question tags. Question tags means turn a statement sentence into a question form. To the mean whether I'm right or not, or do you agree with me or not. For example, here we have an example. These necklaces are beautiful. It is the question tag, aren't they? If you look at here in this sentence, you can see that here it is a statement sentence. It's an affirmative sentence. When we change it to question tag, it become aren't they? It became a negative sentence. Whether or when we have a statement sentence, a positive sentence, we have to change the statement sentence into positive sentence while we make question tags. Also, it's one note. Another one, we have to use auxiliary verbs for making a question tag. For example, auxiliary verbs like verb to be. To be, what's verb to be? It is, are, was, were. Verb to have, has, had. Modal verbs. Modals, we studied before. Modals are can, could, may, might, would, will, it's so on. It's called modal verbs. Whenever we have these auxiliary verbs, we have to use these auxiliary verbs for question tags. As you see here, the Egyptians' rooms upstairs. If you look at here we have auxiliary verb is. It is an auxiliary verb, we use it, and here if you look at it, the sentence is statement, positive statement. When we change it to question tags, it became a negative sentence. Another example, we can't take photos in here. If you look at here in this sentence, it is negative. It is negative. If we change it to question tags, it became positive like that. Can't, we change to can. From positive to negative, negative to positive. It's like that. We can't take photos in here. We use this modal verb can at the beginning, then the subject. Can we? So let us write you some more examples. For example, they're happy. They are happy. If you look at her, it is a statement sentence, positive statement sentence. When it changed to question tags, it became like that. We have auxiliary verb, also the subject. It became aren't they with question mark. Another example, she'll come at 6. She'll come at 6. If you look at her, it is a positive sentence. We have to change it to a negative sentence. Won't she? Won't she? So, he can't help. Another example, he can't help. In this sentence, here we have a negative sentence. While we're making a question form or a question tag, we have to change the negative sentence to a passive sentence, positive sentence, to a positive sentence. It became like that. Can he? So it's so easy. Hope you understand it. Just there is one more important Not what happens if we don't have an auxiliary verb in a sentence. For example, if our sentence is present simple or past simple, what shall we do in this case? For example, in this sentence I say they live in London. They live in London. There's no auxiliary verb in this sentence. In this case, we have to use do, does, and did. We have to use these auxiliary verbs when we have present simple or past simple. Here, if you look at the sentence, it is a present simple. We have to say don't they, don't they. Another example, I say we come there. It is a positive sentence. We have to say don't we, don't we. Another one, let it be more clear for you. I say she ate a lot. Or yeah, she ate a lot. It's correct. Don't need to change. She ate a lot. It became like that. If you look at the sentence, it is past. It's past simple. We have ate, so we have to use did because it's past simple. It became didn't she? Didn't she? Good. How about if we say they don't live in London? It became do they? It became like that. Do they? So hope you understand it. Just there's one acceptation. There's one new rule. It's a small rule that I want you to understand it. Whether we have this sentence or this form, a student, for example. A student. What shall we do in this case if we have am I? We can't say I'm not I. It's not correct. Okay? It's totally wrong. What shall we do? We have to say aren't I? Whenever we have am I, you have to change it to aren't I. So it's just a small rule. I hope you understand it. Dear students, look at here. We have some more examples, and also it's exercise. Please read it and choose the right answers as number 1 done. You can play the piano. Can you, are you, can't you? If you look at here, our sentence statement, positive statement, and we have can with you, so we have to our question form or tag, question tag should be negative. So which one is correct? Can you? No, of course, because it is positive, it should be negative. Are you? No, because here we have can, it's not can. How about can't you? Yeah, can't you is correct because it is a negative one, and also it is the correct answer. So please do the rest and send me the pictures of it. Number 4, write 4 sentences with question tags for your friend. Please, it's also homework. Write it on your notebook. Dear students, let's move to next page. Cycles time. Lesson 5, reading. Look at the article. What do you think it's about? Okay, our article is about velocity. Velocity. Let's explain what's velocity. Here there are so many important words or unknown words. I explain the words for you. Please be with me and let's read together. The lost city. The Inca people lived in the Andes Mountains in South America over 500 years ago. The Inca used stone to build wonderful buildings with slanted doorways, windows, and roofs. What is the meaning of slanted? Slanted means something which is slope or is slope in a particular direction, or if something is slanted, it means it's not straight up or it's across. For example, look at the doors of the Losty. Look, all the doors are slanted. It's not straight. It is slanted in this way. The doors are like that. It is slanted. Okay. So always windows and roofs are were in this way. Most Inca cities didn't have walls around them, but they were very safe. There were large stone fortresses near each city. Here we have fortresses. What's fortresses? Fortresses means a building which has very strong walls that's difficult to attack. We can say it is fortress. Let I find fortress in this picture. Here we can say it's fortresses. It's building that made from stones. It's hard to attack. Also, we can say it is fortresses. When there was danger, the people could hide in the fortresses, because fortresses were very difficult to destroy. No one can attack it, so people hide themselves in the fortresses. The most famous Inca is Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. Only local people knew it was there till 1911, when Hiram Bingham, an American archaeologist, visited Peru and saw the ruins of this ancient city. So, let's see what's the meaning of ruins. Ruins means a destroy or a parts of an old building that are still now there, but it's all broken, it's all destroyed. It's called ruins. As you understand it, Hiram Bingham, he's an American archaeologist. He visited Peru and saw the ruins of this ancient city. When he returned to America, he wrote an article about Machu Picchu in National Geographic magazine. Soon, the rest of the world knew about this wonderful place. Explorers went to Machu Picchu and found palaces, fortresses, and the remains of stone aqueducts. Good. Explorers, what's explorers? Explorers are those persons or are the people, who travels to parts of the world that people don't know about it. So that one's called explorers. And they went to Machu Picchu and they found palaces. Palaces are big buildings where a king or president lives in. So fortresses, we explained it. We said it's a big building that hard to attack it. And the remains of stone aqueducts. What's aqueducts? Aqueducts is the bridge that carries water. In that time, there are some bridges that carries water. Good. The aqueducts brought water from rivers to the city. Today, the streets and the walls of the city are like a stone maze for people to walk through. If you go there nowadays, you can see the streets and the walls of the city are like a stone maze. What's maze? Maze means that place have lots of paths that you have to walk around and find the way out. It has so many ways or paths that you can go through. There are still something that we don't know about Machu Picchu today. For example, no one knows why the Incas stopped living there. Some people think there was illness that made the Inca run away from the city. It's difficult to find out if they are right because there's no records to tell us. Zinka didn't write, but were excellent builders. It has been nearly 100 years since the rest of the world first heard about Machu Picchu. Today, Machu Picchu is Peru's most famous tourist attraction. Tourist attraction means those travelers who travel to Machu Picchu. The place attracts or the tourists feel amazing while they see the place. It is take their attraction. If you travel to Peru, you should definitely visit the amazing lost city of the Inca. Good. So we read this article. Hope you understand it. Also, you understand the keywords of the article. Here we have some exercises, homework. There's read again and write true or false. Please do it. Write whether it's true or false. And also in the next page, we have these words. You have to find the words in the article to match the pictures. Please write the words as you look at her. Here we have the word slanted in this picture. We said the doors of the Machu Picchu were slanted. It wasn't straight like that. It was slanted like that. So please write the rest of the words, and I hope you understand it well. See you next lesson.